the latest military news update. This is AFP Community News, hosted by Rob Suzon every 12 noon, Mondays to Fridays. Only here on DWDD Armed Forces Radio. One AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Over 2,000 U.S. Army troops to join sa Laknib 2025 exercises according to the Philippine Army. Philippine Army holds first ever Seaborne Warfare Summit. Government to deploy buses during the 3-day transport strike. PCG rescues 19 passengers from capsized boat in Davao.
Good day everyone, as well as our troops at Camp Emilio Aguinaldo, Quezon City. Today is Monday, March 24, and we will bring you the latest news from the armed forces and other information around the Philippines. In behalf of Rolf Suzon, this is Jhai Simbajon for AFP Community News.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And the Philippine Army confirmed that over 2,000 United States Army troops will participate for Salaknib 2025 military exercises. The said exercises venue, which commenced this morning, will be in the northern and central Luzon areas. According to Army spokesperson Colonel Louie Di Maala, Philippine Army, over 3,000 Philippine Army troops from the 5th Infantry Division and 7th Infantry Division will also participate different drills with the U.S. counterparts. Meanwhile, one of the objectives of the Salaknib were to enhance territorial defense operations, sustain interoperability, and humanitarian civil assistance.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And the Philippine Army held a 3-day chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear summit at the Special and Technical Staff Building, Fort Bonifacio, Taguig City. The Seaborne Summit, hosted by the Office of the Army Chief Ordnance and Chemical Service, aimed at coming up with the cohesive and strategic approach to bolster PA's seaborne defense capabilities in response to threats by terrorism, unconventional warfare, and hazardous industrial incidents. The said activity was attended by battalion commanders, installation commanders, operations officers of Philippine Army major units, and plans and research officers of Headquarters Philippine Army Offices, Seaborne Company, AFP Medical Center, Department of National Defense, Department of Trade and Industry Strategic Management Office, International Police, and the Philippine Chemical Industry. Meanwhile, Army Chief Lieutenant General Roy M. Galido highlighted the significance of the summit, especially critical in a time of global turbulence, where emerging threats demand a proactive and unified approach.
DWDD Armed Forces News. Armed Forces Radio.
For other updates, let us hear the details about Marine Battalion Landing Team 5 conducts engagement dialogues in Cotabato City barangays. Go ahead for the details, Bea.
The Marine Battalion Landing Team 5 conducted various engagement dialogues in several barangays in Cotabato City. The dialogue provided a platform for local residents to express their concerns and issues and was also vital in conflict prevention to promote peaceful resolution of disputes. Meanwhile, the initiative demonstrates the team's commitment to build relationships with local communities and promote peace and stability in the region. This is Beatrice reporting for AFP Community News, One AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Bea.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And the Philippine Navy's BRP Jose Rizal FF-150 conducted a passing exercise with the Marina Militare Carlo Berjamini class frigate Antonio Marcellea F597. The PAS-6 was part of the Italian Navy's goodwill visit to the Philippines. Meanwhile, the Philippine Navy reaffirmed its commitment to continue its engagement with like-minded nations in pursuit of a secure, stable, and peaceful maritime environment, ensuring the partnership remains strong in addressing common security challenges.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And the Joint Regional Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict is ramping up its efforts in universities and colleges across Metro Manila. Along with the JRTF-LCAC, the Armed Forces of the Philippines, and the National Capital Region Police Office outlined strategies to combat the infiltration of radical groups in educational institutions. Meanwhile, the said initiatives, in coordination with the Situational Awareness and Knowledge Management, target to educate students about deceptive recruitment tactics by leftist groups.
DWDD Armed Forces News. Armed Forces Radio.
On the other line, let us hear more from Leonor about 6th Field Artillery Battalion. Female soldiers dependent benefit from vaccination drive in Maguindanao del Norte. Leonor?
The female soldiers and dependents of the 6th Field Artillery Battalion benefited from the vaccination drive held at 6 Fab Lunch in Camp Sionco, Awang Datu, Odinsensuat, Maguindanao del Norte. The activity coinciding with the National Women's Month supported the vital anti-cervical cancer and pneumonia booster vaccination campaign for female soldiers and dependents of 6 Fab. The said vaccination drive not only provided essential immunizations but also served as an important educational platform, raising awareness about the critical role of early vaccination in reducing health risk. Meanwhile, this collaborative effort emphasized the dedication to delivering essential health and services and fostering a culture of wellness within the unit. This is Leonor Tanap reporting for AFP Community News, one AFP for stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Leonor.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And the 73rd Infantry Neutralizer Battalion participated in the Unity Walk, Interfaith Prayer, candidates briefing, and signing of the Integrity Solidarity Pledge for May national and local elections at the Capital Gymnasium, Alabel, Sarangani Province. The activity, facilitated by the Commission on Election in partnership with the Philippine National Police, aimed to promote a strong commitment among the political candidates and their supporters to adhere to the rules and regulations of the COMELEC. In his message, 73rd IB Commanding Officer Lieutenant Colonel Jhai John P. Mendoza highlighted the unit's commitment to ensure a secure, peaceful and credible elections in 2025 in the province of Sarangani Province. Meanwhile, the NLE is set to happen on May 12, 2025.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And for our national news,
DWDD National News.
the government will deploy vehicles during a 3-day transport strike starting today, March 24 until 26. The Presidential Communications Office said that according to the Transportation Secretary Vince Dizon, the agency will send additional buses to the EDSA busway. Additional trains will also be deployed to MRT3, LRT1, and LRT2. The Metropolitan Manila Development Authority will be providing free rides to commuters as well. Transport Group Manibela earlier announced its planned 3-day transport strike over the supposedly inaccurate data by the LTFRB, claiming that 86% of the public utility vehicle operators and drivers have consolidated in compliance with the government's public utility vehicle modernization program.
DWDD National News. Armed Forces Radio.
And now let us hear a reporter on the ground about Philippine Army celebrates 120th founding anniversary. Go on for the details, Gina.
Yes, Jhai, the Philippine Army celebrated its 128th founding anniversary in a ceremony held at the Army's main headquarters in Fort Bonifacio, Taguig City yesterday. Highlight during the celebration was a capability demonstration on combined arms operation witnessed by President and Commander-in-Chief Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. The capability demo featured the assembly of troops in Hamindan, Capiz, in the Visayas, Kibaritan, Bukidnon in Mindanao, and other key areas, highlighting the Army's large-scale deployment and command and control capabilities. In his message, Army Chief Lieutenant General Roy M. Galido emphasized the Army's transition from internal security operations to external security operations and highlighted that the shift aligns with the comprehensive archipelagic defense concept, ensuring that the Army works seamlessly with the Navy and Air Force in defending the vast national territory. Meanwhile, President Marcos urged the Army troops to stay relentless in the pursuit for excellence, sharpen their skills, master their craft, embrace innovation, for the Army's strength extends beyond firepower. It draws from its personnel's honor, integrity, and fortitude. This is Gina reporting for AFP Community News, one AFP for stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Gina.
DWDD National News.
The Philippine Coast Guard rescued 19 individuals from a motorized bangka that submerged off Davao City on Saturday. The boat was traversing the vicinity waters of Davao Bay Coconut Oil Mills Incorporated in Panacan, Ilang, Davao City when it encountered engine trouble. Coast Guard District Southeastern Mindanao explained that as the vessel drifted, it was overwhelmed by strong currents and large waves, causing it to capsize and leaving the passengers stranded. The Coast Guard personnel rescued all the distressed passengers and were brought to a BRP Malamawi for initial medical assistance.
DWDD National News.
And the Go Digital ASEAN initiative has provided free digital training to over 6,300 micro, small, and medium enterprises in the country. Go Digital ASEAN Program Manager Hannah Nazar said its main purpose is to build a strong foundation for MSMEs to thrive in the fast-growing digital economy. She said the initiative is not just about developing digital skills. Nazar emphasized that it aims to ensure that every business owner, no matter where they are in ASEAN, has the tools to thrive in today's economy.
DWDD National News. Armed Forces Radio.
Let us hear more updates from Mel Joy about Northern Luzon Command holds intensified information education campaign on West Philippine Sea and anti-insurgency to over 200 students in Tarlac. Mel Joy?
Yes, good afternoon. The 1st Civil Relations Group Civil Relations Service Armed Forces of the Philippines, under the operational control of the Northern Luzon Command Armed Forces of the Philippines, in collaboration with the Tarlac Police Provincial Office and Burot Integrated School, conducted an information education campaign to over 200 students from grades 10, 11, and 12 of Burot Integrated School to take a stand on the country's sovereignty and territorial integrity on the West Philippine Sea at Barangay Burot, Tarlac City on March 21, 2025. The activity, dubbed as Making Waves, Empowering Youth for West Philippine Sea, aims to empower students with knowledge about the West Philippine Sea and raise awareness of Communist Party of the Philippines, New People's Army National Democratic Front recruitment efforts, helping them make informed decisions for the future. The campaign's main focus is the discussion about the AFP Communication Plan Mulat, which aims to educate the public, especially the younger generation, about the truth behind the blatant lies, disinformation, and hostile influence operations the People's Republic of China. Topic about criminality against women in line with the 2025 National Women's Month was also discussed. Students actively participated throughout the series of lectures provided by the resource speakers, and they were also educated with valuable career insights and guidance to help them understand their interest, unlock their potential, and explore suitable career paths. The Northern Luzon Command, under the sterling leadership of Lieutenant General Fernil G. Buca, Philippine Air Force, remains steadfast in internal and external security operations and committed in upholding the country's territory and sovereignty through imparting reliable information and performing its mandate as defenders of the North towards lasting peace and development. This is Meljoy Nesho Arroco reporting for AFP Community News. One AFP for stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Meljoy.
DWDD National
And the Social Security System disbursed 39.1 billion pesos in employees' compensation benefits to 2.7 million beneficiaries from 1975 to 2024. SSS President and CEO Robert Joseph Monte de Claro said these benefits have provided much-needed financial relief to the workers. Most of them have suffered work-related injuries or illnesses, helping them cover medical expenses, replace lost income, and rehabilitate their lives. Meanwhile, De Claro hailed the Employees' Compensation Commission for providing a vital safety net to Filipino workers who experienced work-related contingencies in the last 5 decades as the agency celebrates its golden anniversary.
DWDD National News.
And Social Welfare and Development Secretary Rex Gatchalian assures that the administration is determined to help members of the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program obtain self-sufficiency through job fairs. Gatchalian joined President Marcos at the 9th leg of the Trabaho at Serbisyong Pangkalusugan sa Bagong Pilipinas Job Fair, primarily designed for 4-piece members in Binyan City, Laguna this weekend. The DSWD chief said the job fair is a reflection of the entire government's unyielding commitment to equip equip 4Ps with services and resources they need not just to thrive but improve their socioeconomic condition and eventually stand on their own. He also mentioned that the agency will make sure to have job fairs weekly and monthly intended for only 4Ps beneficiaries nationwide.
DWDD National News. Armed Forces Radio.
And we have a report coming in from Ali about 73rd Infantry Battalion participates in Malita River cleanup activity. Ali?
Yes, the 73rd Infantry Neutralizer Battalion participated in the Malita Rivers cleanup activity at Sitio Kagampong, Barangay Feliz, Malita, Davao Occidental. The activity was in line with the celebration of World Day 2025 with the theme Glacier Preservation, Bayanihan sa Katubigan, Krisis sa Klima Labanan. The 73rd IB's participation emphasized the importance of interagency collaboration in addressing environmental concerns. Meanwhile, the unit's involvement underscores the Philippine Army's commitment to community service and environmental protection, extending beyond its core military responsibilities. This is Aleli reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for a Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Ali.
DWDD National News.
And a 40.5 billion pesos fund has been allocated in the 2025 national budget to cover the tuition of underprivileged students enrolled in private high schools. Quezon City 4th District Representative Marvin Rillo said around 27 billion will be distributed for the senior high school voucher program, while 12.07 billion for the junior high school educational service contracting program. Rillo assured that the Congress remains committed to ensuring that more students stay in school by providing government subsidies, especially for learners from low-income families. The lawmaker added that tuition subsidies will not only benefit students but also help sustain the financial viability of private high schools.
DWDD National News.
And major tourism hubs across the Philippines are grappling with the severe financial losses and business closure due to the unreliable power supply and inadequacies of electric cooperatives. This is according to a comprehensive study by consumer advocacy group ILAO. Based on ILAO's findings, 74.29% of business owners in the tourism hubs reported daily revenue losses ranging from 10,000 pesos to 30,000 pesos due to power interruptions. Larger businesses faced even greater loss, exceeding 100,000 pesos whenever there was a blackout.
DWDD National News. Armed Forces Radio.
And now let us hear more from Angel about 14th Infantry Battalion participates in a 2-day serbisyo caravan in RCSP barangays in southern Leyte. Angel?
Retold Community Support Program or RCSP barangays in southern Leyte, which are also classified as geographically isolated and disadvantaged areas or GIDAs. The collaborative efforts between various government agencies and the 14th IB offered a comprehensive range of services. The said services included dental checkups and tooth extractions provided by the dental team of the 802nd Brigade, free medical consultations and medicine distribution from the Department of Health and local health workers, circumcision, agriculture support, livelihood assistance, social welfare services, free haircut, and other essential programs. Meanwhile, the Serbisyo Caravan was a testament of the importance of partnership, unity, and a whole-of-nation approach in addressing the challenges faced by the GIDAs. This is Angel Cruz Camomot reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Angel.
DWDD National News.
And the Bureau of Immigration is developing a new breed of highly capable young immigration officers. This aims to enhance border security and is trained well enough to handle critical situations. Immigration Commissioner Joel Anthony Viado said the move is in line with the agency's bagong immigration vision amid calls for a modernized, professionalized, and digitally advanced immigration services. Viado added the government remains committed to ensuring the immigration officers are well equipped to handle the demands of their critical role.
DWDD National News.
And the Las Piñas Bureau of Fire Protection launched an automated check-in system that aims to improve real-time tracking, coordination, and resource management during fire incidents. The system uses near-field communications technology to automate the check-ins processes of for fighting equipment